Dear Spider-Man, I wasn't planning on writing this, but I walked into the theater expecting Spider-Man Brand New Day to be a decent Marvel movie. But I walked out the theater remembering why I relate to Peter Parker so much, why I find Spider-Man so inspirational, and why he's one of my favorite superheroes of all time. No spoilers here, but Spider-Man Brand New Day is a Tom Holland Spidey movie that I have been waiting for in the MCU. Tom Holland delivers what I believe is his greatest performance as not only Spider-Man, but Peter Parker. I felt emotionally connected to him throughout this fantastically written story by Chris McKenna and Eric Sommers, exploring Peter's mental health, especially him isolating himself and his loss to his human connection. Exploring his struggles of him choosing not to balance his two lives and instead be Spider-Man more than Peter Parker and the consequences of doing so. Tom Holland has a great supporting cast around him, especially John Bernthal's Punisher, who was amazing. Spider-Man and Punisher's relationship was a highlight and probably the best team up that Tom Holland's Spider-Man has had with another MCU character in his movies. Going into this movie, I was worried about still exploring Zendaya's MJ and Jacob Batalon's Ned as a supporting cast instead of getting a new one, but they turned out to be great and really brought out the humanity within Peter. This is a non-spoiler review, so I will not say who Sadie Sink is playing as of now. A great performance for the role that she filled within this movie. I really understood her and where she was coming from, her motivations. The film's direction was on point thanks to director Destin Daniel Cretton, who brought a new visual style to Holland's Spider-Man. Finally, we see him web swing through New York City for more than 10 seconds. It was awesome. I especially enjoyed the first-person POV shots of him swinging. It brought me back to the days of Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. The action set pieces throughout this movie were dope. The fight choreography was so entertaining to watch. I do have a few negatives. While I thought the antagonist of this film worked for the story that it was telling, I felt a little underwhelmed by who was revealed to be the true villain. In the trailers, we see the return of Savage Hulk versus Spider-Man being heavily marketed, and while I felt it was a cool fight to watch, I expected so much more destruction when fighting the Hulk. Also, the movie never explains what job that Peter Parker has to pay for his rent and all of this tech that he has. I wish some Spider-Man villains featured in here, like Scorpion, had much more to do. Overall, I thoroughly enjoyed Spider-Man Brand New Day. What did you think of Spider-Man Brand New Day? Also, stay tuned for a spoiler review.